Nike Airs is right.
Check.
My bucket is low.
Check.
My rocker wear is fitting incredible.
Fuck it. I guess I got my swagger back. Mama that said I killed the man. Well, I guess I got the dagger back. It's the rock bastards. We are back. And then he's a Jigger Man, B-Seeks and M-Easy. Oskino and Sparks and Free Weezy. Mickey, Mallory, Chris and Eve. All I need is the love of my crew. The whole industry can hate me. I thug my way through.
What a difference a week makes, Grizzlies fans. I guess the Grizzlies have their swagger back. Or maybe it's just Dylan getting back. Whatever it is great to be out of those losing positions. Let's talk about it.
KeyAno. Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Morant spiking, let's go for he that MVP. Ooh, reppin' that blue. All on the court, baby, look how I move. Look how I do.
Grizz gang, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and like this video. And share this video with other Grizz fans. That's the best way you can do to help this channel grow and to support your brother Memphis X in growing this channel and getting some more Grizz fan perspective out there in the internet, on the internet, with the internet, however you want to say it. Peace. What is up, Grizz gang? This is Memphis X with iTalkHoops, and we're going to talk about the Grizzlies' 120-108 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers in FedEx Forum on Thursday night. It was a great game, I'm going to tell you, for the Grizz fans that endured the last week where we were, as I said, on the edge of despair after losing to the Pelicans, the sorry Pelicans, again. It was looking bleak. And for some reason, I just couldn't bring myself to start with the draft coverage in earnest, although I am working on that Grizzlies draft preview. It's a little more in-depth than I thought. But we're here to talk about this win that we got Thursday. And it seems like the Grizzlies have righted the ship. The rotations are getting better. Koji Jenkins, thank you. And just needs a little adjustment. I think we need to see more Jaren Jackson Jr. minutes for defensive purposes. But, hey, I will not argue with progress. What I will start this preview out or review out with is how freaking good Ja Morant was and has been this season. Let's just put this out there. Ja Morant is playing at an all-NBA level. And I'm not saying that, just as, his play could. I'm saying that he is playing like one of the top 15 players in the NBA right now. His game is crazy. Every night, it seems like he adds something or he pulls something that he added to his game out the bag just to show it off. Just to show it off, give you a little taste. Last night, it was the mid-range game. The midi, off the dribble. Crazy. If Ja Morant is hitting that mid-range jumper off the dribble with that footwork that he used against the Clippers, I don't see how you stop him. He's got the pull-up three now. He's got the blinding speed. And if he's hitting the pull-up midi and he's the number one paint scorer in the NBA at the rim. So it's just like this. I don't know how you stop him. I really don't. I don't know how you stop him at this point. So in this game, he was 13 for 21 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point line. Didn't even get to the free throw line and still managed to have 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and 1 turnover. That is a great game. The Grizzlies only shot 6 free throws. Hell, the Clippers only shot 8. Free throws are way down in the league, so you have to have some real professional shot makers to get through in this game. Speaking of swagger, Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks has seemingly spread all his toughness and energy through the lineup, through the roster. The Grizzlies are playing with more energy now. They played with a lot of energy versus the Clippers on Thursday, and I would say that Dillon Brooks is a good reason for it. Played real well, played real good defense on Paul George, Paul George is probably playing at the MVP level this year. That's a slight difference between the All-NBA level and of Ja Morant. He is playing at that MVP level. He is playing like one of the top 5 or 6 players in the league. He has had a great season, and Dillon Brooks was able to slow him down at the right times. Dillon Brooks is also able to get his offense going. He scored 18 points. He's scoring about 20 points a game since he got back in low minutes. 7 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal. The Grizzlies out-rebounded the Clippers 47-34, so I won't really harp on anybody's rebounding. But yeah, Dillon has definitely built off of his playoff performance versus the Utah Jazz, and he is playing more controlled, driving with his eyes open, passing well. Yeah, he's doing real good. So that's something that I hope continues, and he is looking like a Grizz lifer to me. One of the brightest spots of the season, because it was some question whether his playoff performance will be sustainable. Now, Jaren Jackson, he had another great defensive game. Protected the rim well. Brandon Boston Jr. is probably still thinking about Jaren Jackson in his sleep right now. Jaren Jackson just like totally destroyed that man every time he tried to go to the rim. But other than that, he's helping on his teammate. He's helping his teammates. You can see him shading against drivers and post players. He's playing real well defensively. Now his offense is coming around. His 3-point shot is getting there. He doesn't quite have his touch around the rim yet, and he's shooting something like below 40% from the field. But his 3-point shot is up to about 35, 36% after a terrible, terrible start to begin the year. But yeah, he has some things to work on as a young big. But as far as his passing, distribution, and some defense awareness, but the fouls are way down from his historic level. And yeah, his defensive look real good. He is trending toward being an elite defender, especially at the 5. And let me tell you something. That will unlock the Grizzlies. Jaren at the 5, and you have this threesome of Ja Morant, Dillon Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr. You got Ja is the point guard, obviously, but you have Dillon who can play shooting guard, small forward, and can even play some small ball 4 in certain lineups. And I know y'all gonna say, what? He did it in the playoffs versus the Jazz. If you paid attention, when they went small, he was able to play some small ball 4. And then you have Jaren Jackson, who's able to play the 5 or the 4. He's able to work inside or outside, and he's able to defend the rim, and he's able to switch out on on perimeter players. So this threesome right here is a good championship foundation in my eyes. Now, what they do need to happen for this to actually reach championship foundation, well, we're going to talk about that in another video, but it's some things they got to add and some progressions that they need, but I see the foundation. Now, Bane has been excelling. He's starting to excel again with getting acclimated to Dillon being back, playing off of Dillon, being able to play off Dillon, Ja, and Jaren, getting his open shots. His crazy slump is over with. You probably won't ever see that again in his career, hopefully. But yeah, it was just a crazy slump. He scored 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, only 1 turnover. Defense was better. So yeah, he's looking a little bit better now with Dillon in the lineup, and he's able to play that complementary role in which all he has to do is make his open shots, open drives, make the right pass, and he's going to make the right passes and plays on offense. And as long as he starts increasing his defensive awareness and being in the right spots at the right time, I like where he's going with that. Melton was melting. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in 23 minutes, 6 points, 2 or 3 from three-point line, 2 or 5 overall. He played all right. Defense was good. He didn't get any much offensive opportunities, but hey, that's how it is. Brandon Clark has looked like rookie Brandon Clark lately. The passing, the cutting, the finishing, the defense, the verticality at the rim. Whew, yeah. He that switchable Brandon Clark that can get out and guard perimeter players also. And they combo with him and Jaren out there where, Jaren can protect the rim and he can switch on other guys. It's a crazy combination, and it's looking like the old days during Brandon Clark's rookie year. So that was good to see. He was 7 of 9 for the field, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Very good game for him. Tyus Jones was Tyus, 6 assists, 0 turnovers, 4 rebounds, 1 of 1 from three-point line, 2 of 2 from the field. It's a typical Tyus game. He got back on his grind. Kyle Anderson, he had a, below average game for him, but it wasn't a bad game. Defense is still kind of shaky. I don't know what's going on with that, but, I think it's the combination of him with Steven Adams is a little bit slow of foot, and, but we'll see how it works out. I think they need to bring him in with Jaren instead of with Steven Adams, that first substitution that they make. And I think it'll benefit Kyle and the team a lot better. But we'll see how it goes during the season. Zaire Williams had a putback dunk that was pretty great. He also had another dunk in transition, alley-oop, that he got from Kyle. I think he seemed pretty motivated. He was plus 14. Seemed pretty motivated playing against his old high school teammate, Brandon Boston. So he seemed like he was pretty energetic. Didn't hit a 3, stepped out of bounds on the one he did hit. So, yeah, that was his 1 turnover. Had 1 rebound. He's going to have to start learning how to use that 6'8", 6'9" frame to get rebounds, steals, all that other kind of stuff. But he's a young rookie. Slowly but surely, just keep adding. He looked so much more confident in that game versus the Clippers, moved a little bit better. I like what I saw. So basically, that's the game. The scrubs got in. Santi's little helpers, as one of the Grizz guys like to call them. They got in, played. Wasn't nothing significant happened. Hopefully Sam Merrill didn't hurt himself at the end of the game. Kind of got up, went up for a rebound, came down on Santi's foot, twisted his ankle. So hopefully he's ready for the next game. And if not, hopefully we won't need him for that game. So, the next game is Saturday versus the Timberwolves. I can't remember if that's at home or not, but whatever. Saturday against the Timberwolves, that's a game hopefully we should win. But the Timberwolves have been playing better as of late also. They kind of righted their ship after they kind of started slumping at the same time the Grizzlies did. And they've kind of righted their ship. So, hey, we're going to talk about it. And hopefully you've been liking some of the shorts I've been posting. Share them around, Tell me what you would like to hear more on this channel. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Hit the bell for notifications. And let me know in the comments what you would like to hear more of, if other than the game reviews and the shorts. What other kind of videos you would like for me to do. Like this video, share it around. This is your boy Memphis X, and I'll talk to you later.